Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I have been something that has been circulating on my heart for a while here, and I've contemplated whether I should do a blog about this or whether I should just do video. The last couple of weeks, especially, I've had several women approach me and say, "Hey, you know, I'm tired of the way things are right now, and I really just want to." Um, I want to put myself first. I want to put my health first. I want to put my health as a priority. I want to put me as a priority. And then they want to commit to that, but then something holds them back. You know, one particular person that reached out and said, well, I my husband's the breadwinner, so he needs to be able to go to the gym, and he needs to be able to have his downtime, and I stay home and I take care of the kids, and then they stuff those emotions, and then they become resentful and bitter, and it's just like a vicious cycle. And in speaking our truth in this situation, we can bring light to the dark, right? And I believe that every time that we bring light to that dark, it's good for us, and it's good for the person that you're talking to. And in that, I don't know if you've ever had that feeling where you've put everybody first. Your husband comes first, the kids come first. um at the end of the day, there's nothing left for you because you're so busy taking care of everybody else, whether that be work or home. And a lot of women are being burnt out. And it's funny because I was always that person. I was the go-to person in my family growing up, still am. I was that person that, if you want something fixed, it's okay, Dorothy will do it. She'll take on that task. And it was wearing me down to the point where I didn't even realize how burnt out I was. And it took my dad getting cancer for me to sit down and honestly take an assessment of my life. But because I had talked to a social worker at the Windsor Cancer Clinic. We were offered that, and she said, what's your self care like?" And I said, "It's non-existent. I work full time in a high stress industry. I just got engaged. My hero just was diagnosed with cancer. I would get heart palpitations so bad and never told anybody. And I was allowing people to continuously take, and never have any time for myself. And this woman had given me some tools to be able to do that and to be able to start taking care of me, whether that had been first reading a good book or going for a walk or things like that is how it all started. It started off with one small thing, and that small step was, took another one. There's this book called The Atomic Habit by James Clear, I believe it is, and he talks about taking small steps and win stacking, and I truly firmly believe in that. And, ladies and men too, if you don't start taking care of yourself, you're going to be no good for your family. As somebody, if this is you and this resonates with you, put in the comments, hell yes, this is me, because this is something that I'm very passionate about and very, I hear this from a lot of different men and women out there, and men struggle with vulnerability as well. And I have a, a male coach that I do things with a lot of the time, and he said, just being open and vulnerable and authentic with your partner can bring that out. And it's funny because I was just talking today to another friend of mine that said the same thing. By us being open, real, and authentic to our partner, it allows them to be able to be who they are for us. And by us not sharing what's really bothering with us, was us sharing our true authentic self with them, and hiding and taking those parts away, keeping those parts hidden. It's Our partner can't do anything. So I'm challenging you right now. If you are a man or a woman that is out there right now that is struggling with this, that is just like, I'll I'll take care of me tomorrow. No, you need to start taking care of yourself today, right now. Take one small step, one small action, whether that's going for a walk by yourself, whether that is journaling, whether that's sitting in your chair and just having a cup of tea without anybody bothering you. If you have small kids, you tell your spouse to take care of them for a half an hour. If you're a single parent, find somebody that will take your kids for half an hour. But you really, really, really need to start taking that into consideration. You matter. Every single thing that you're doing to help your family is amazing. But by putting yourself in and not taking care of yourself and not giving yourself time, you're putting your health in jeopardy. Um, you know, I had, for those of you that you may not know, but I just finished off the first round of 75 hard, and it was a life altering decision that I made, and I stuck with it for 75 days. And then I was just like, oh, it's okay. I'll pick it up in the new year. And I work with veterans a lot, and they had, I said, the one veteran said, oh, he wasn't available until December 6th. So, but I made a decision to start back up again this week. And it has been life changing. I missed that Winstack, and I missed the fact that if I was my word to myself, and when you're your word to yourself, that is critical and crucial, because I get it. You want to be everything to everybody, but you can't be. If you're everything to anybody, then there's no room for you. And so it is not selfish to put yourself first. It's like they always say, put your oxygen mask on first in an airplane. It's the same thing here. You cannot be effective for your family if you are drained, if you have no energy left for them, they suck you dry. You need to start taking you back. And so right now, I encourage you to take that step, one small step. I would love to hear from you if this is you, if you are that person that's like, I have nothing left to give, I am sucked dry. This is the person that I'm talking to. I would love to hear from you. As a matter of fact, put in the comments, that is me, or private message me from wherever you're listening to this to. Would love to hear from you. And I am involved in a summit on December 6th. That's this coming Wednesday. I'll be speaking at 5 o'clock. A little bit more on this matter, being true to yourself, and being unstoppable in all that you do. But by being unstoppable, you have to take a step back to take a step forward. So with that, there I'll be putting in the chat the link to register. It is a free event. It is for the Health, Wealth, and Wisdom Summit. There we go. And yeah, it's, like I said, it's a free event. All you need to do is register. And I'll be speaking at 5 o'clock on Wednesday. And, what a great way to get tools. It's for parents. And it's just absolutely amazing what we can do when we all come together and be there for each other. So with that, folks, would love to hear from you. If you're someone who's struggling right now, putting yourself last, I want to hear from you. Male, female, doesn't matter. Because I know that things have got to shift. And I was right there with you. I was that person until 4 years ago when I decided enough was enough. So connect with me today. Would love to hear from you. God bless you all. And don't forget, Monday night, we have the Unstoppable Overcomer show at 7 o'clock featuring Jill Schultz, who is total badass and totally somebody that you want to get to know. So with that, folks, have a great weekend. God bless you all.